building your team is imperative in this business, and you want to make sure you've got that rolling. So with that, if you need more information on any part of this team building, reach out to anybody that's an IMT. You definitely want to be connected to your local REI group. Impact, we hold our meetings every month at every location. We all have different meetings going on every month. We don't. We normally don't have the same meeting happening on that. We do special occasions. We have Randy Hughes coming in on Land Trust coming in May, and we'll be talking more about that in the next few calls. But Karen and Gabi, you have a expo coming up.
Yes, we do.
What is that? Tell us about it.
Well, what we're doing is basically very much like what we're talking about right now. Gabi and I talk every morning, and we're always, in our conversations, it's always talking about this person, we need to call this person, or hey, your person needs to call this person. Oh, I've got someone for that. Oh, I've got someone for that. So we do very well bouncing people off of each other and adding them to our network, to our teams. But again, you don't always need that person. You don't, if you haven't done a wrap, you don't need that note servicer. If you haven't bought a property subject to, you don't need that education. I mean, you do need it, but you're not using it yet until it actually happens. And then, oh my gosh, who was that lady that I talked to at the meeting that does whatever it was you needed, that does the note servicing, that does the special insurance, all these kind of things. And you don't think about it. I mean, at the time you're like, oh, that's great, I'm going to remember you, but then you forget. So what we're doing is we are having a 2-day expo in March. It's going to start on Friday, March the 3rd at 5:30, and it's going to go till 9. And then on Saturday, March the 4th that's actually 8 to 5. I'm sorry, I messed that one up. But anyway, so we're going to be meeting from 8 to 5 on Saturday. But what we're doing is we're having different people come in, the people that you need on your team, to give a 30-minute presentation as to what they do, why the real estate investor needs them on their team, and how you can get a hold of them. Then they're going to go back and they're going to sit at their table, and you can go speak to them one-on-one, find out more about them, ask questions of anything in specific that you want to ask. And we're just going to do that all day. And it's just going to be a lot of team building. Sometimes you don't even know that there is a service that is out there for you. You think that you have to do it all on your own. And we're actually running a promotion during this call. Actually, we're going to leave it up till midnight tonight, that we're going to offer you $150 off if you buy your ticket today. So the tickets are $197, and with the promo code, which the promo code is YES for yes. So if you'll scan the QR code or visit our website, CJ, can you make sure that website gets posted in the comments on YouTube, please? If you'll go to our website, you can click on Get Your Ticket Now, enter your promo code. If you're on your cell phone, you may have to click Details to get the drop down to come to let you put in your promo code. But if you'll put the promo code YES, we'll give you $150 off your ticket and get you in for $47. And then we'll see you in March. Gabi, you want to talk about any of the people that we have coming that you know that they're going to be very valuable to us?
Well, we're going to have several people coming. Actually, we have an accountant coming who is very knowledgeable on how you can save money by doing taxes with him. Because he can go back 3 years and see that he can still save you some extra money. And I'm really excited about him to come on board. Then we have insurance. We have some property management companies coming in, some contractors. It's all people that you need to talk with. And I mean, they might not be a fit for you, but they may have a nugget that they are talking about that you go like, never thought about it, that I could use something like that. You're going to learn a lot of things. There's a lot of great information. What we are putting together is basically how you can be successful for the future and have the right team, that you build your dream team. And maybe next year it's going to be even better. So, but we're going to do it once a year at least. And we are looking forward to seeing you there.
Yes, absolutely. When I was talking with, we had Casey Smith talking yesterday with Atlas uh, transaction coordination, and she brought up a good point. Someone asked her from the audience, "Why would I pay you to do what I can already do, or what somebody in my office can do?" And her point was, when you are at the point where you can do, I mean, when that you can do it, like you're doing it enough that you're really good at it and you can just, knock it out with no problem, that's fine. But there are people out there that need just this part, just this one time, or just every 6 months. And it would be difficult to keep somebody in your office employed and keep them busy enough to constitute doing that. And then are they going to do it right? I mean, did that person in your office that you're paying $10 an hour remember to get the 1099s out about the interest paid for your owner finance deals, or, whatever it may be? There's like what Eric's saying, that he was working with his investor friendly, the investor that's also his accountant. I think it was Roger that mentioned that. That's so important, because if someone is already an investor, they're doing what you're doing. They're really good at saying, "Hey, have you tried this? Hey, have you tried this? You know what? You need to go spend this much because you have this this income, this profit that you need to invest." And they're just good at it. That's their strength. So let's let them use their strength to save us time, save us money. Yeah, we're going to have to pay them for it, but it's a cost of doing business.
Well,
And
the other thing is also what's important is if you use somebody who is specializing in something and you need something very unique, you don't have to sit there for hours and find out how that unique problem that you have to resolve. You pick up the phone and say, "Hey, take it over and be done and over with it." And they're going to knock it out in an hour, which is still going to take you maybe 2 days, and it's a waste. And you can
you still may not do it right.
Yes, correctly. Because I mean, I'm working on a deal right now, and I finally had to call my process and say, "Okay, how in the world am I going to handle that?" Because it's just because we know the underwriter's going to ask for it, so we're going to knock it out ahead of time.
Right.
And it's just they know it better. They know how to get the answer that you and I don't know, and somebody else doesn't know.
There
So
you go.
use the
There you go.
expertise. Use the expertise of other people. And they know why they are doing it. And they saw it as a niche program and as a problem solving skill, and that's important. Use them.
Absolutely.
Well, you're gonna have the team there. I mean, you're gonna have various people you can put on your team that's gonna be at the expo. That's what it is, the dream team.
Right.
It's to build your team. So you want to be there. And there is a discount code tonight that is YES, YES. You want to use that. You want to, I think you also have a couple of sponsor tables left that if they're interested in that, they can reach out.
Yep. Give me a
You
call.
know, the website is Simple Automated Automation Follow Up. Is that right?
Yep. SimpleAutomationFollowUp.com.
Yep. And then is there a link on that main page to go to the expo?
Yes. Yes.
Okay.
So, well, it's on this page. So on the menu at the top, it says building your REI dream team. And whenever they go there, you can go there and buy your tickets. Or if you're interested in sponsoring, you can also hit the sponsor button and it'll take you to that information. And I'd like to bring out, if you have a business that you would like to promote during that by sponsoring, you're going to be there. So you're already going to have that ticket. So the sponsorship would be tax deductible, and you get to come and not only network and sell your own business, but to be able to network with the other investors and learn from them as well.
There you go. All right. So thank you so much for everybody being on this building your team call tonight. And it falls right into the dream team of what we've got coming up on March the 3rd and March the 4th. Next week, we will not be having a call because the Cowboys are not going to the Super Bowl, So that is the reason we're not going to have a call. Is no Cowboys at the Super Bowl. They'll just be watching it at the Super Bowl. Watching it at home. Same as we do. Same as all of us. But we will be having a meeting on the Sunday after that. That's going to be on February the 19th. And we're going to talk to you about how to find money in this business. So this is what we do.
Favorite topic.
It is. It's, and money's easy to find in this business if you're responsible and you show others that you're going to be responsible with their money. It's pretty simple because it's being based on the value of the real estate you're working with. So other than that, thank you all for being on here. Karen, Gabi, Tim, Eric, thank you so much for being on here tonight.
Thank
We're
you.
going to wrap it up so we
All
can
right.
get on with our day.
All right, everybody, go have a good evening.
All right, good deal. We'll see you in 2 weeks. Finding the money.
Bye.
Thanks, CJ.
See you talk.